No!
Real talk. No
Wasn't Matty getting into it last week? He's like,
real talk. We're putting it all on the table. You know what to do.
Yo,
episode 11.
how's it going, bro? You alright?
Big dog.
How are we?
Yeah, good, man. Good. Just with the lads, eh?
Yep.
Having a drink behind our new sets.
New set,
Still,
new set.
still work in progress, but
Yeah. It's coming along, eh?
there's a vision.
There's a
There's a
vision there.
vision. You'll see it evolve over the next few episodes.
That's right. So what
Yeah.
are we now? Episode 11?
Episode 11.
Episode
Yeah.
11.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, getting balls deep in it.
Yeah, balls deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, nice, man. Nice.
How was your week?
Mate, to be honest, I've had a fucking shit week, eh? I've had a real shit week. I put my back out like a week and a half ago. And I've had to pull out of this half marathon I've been training for.
You've actually, okay, I didn't pull out of it.
Yeah, I've had to pull out, man. I can't train, man. I can't run.
Yeah.
I've got to go in and see a specialist, go get another MRI done. And then, see a neurologist specialist
Ka-ching.
about possible, surgery, which I don't want to go down that road, but there's no harm in going to have a talk about it.
No.
You know. All of that's been pretty shit, actually. I've not been able to run. I've been going to run my running group because I run a running group.
Got to show face.
Face.
What night's that?
It's on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Yeah, Lake Eden, 5:30. Should come along. But yeah, at least going for a walk is nice. Catching up with the lads, go for a walk, feel good for being outside doing something. And I've been going to work, so not sitting around because you can't take back pain laying down because that doesn't help. Yeah.
No. Keep it warm.
But so we'll just just do the things. Just do the things that I need to do to try and get it better.
Should do a swimming marathon, whatever they're called.
Yeah, man, swimming actually, that motion of swimming, it feels quite good because you're stretching that muscle in your arms and your lats and stuff. But I hate swimming.
Yeah.
Like if I was in a situation where I was being chased by a shark and I had to swim or else I was going to die, I'm dying, eh?
You just got to be faster than the person behind you, man.
Yeah,
that's all it's going to be.
yeah.
Always position yourself next to the ones that you think I can outswim.
Oh man, yeah. But no, we'll get there, eh? We'll get there. So I'm just kind of in the phase at the moment, just trying to figure out what I can do with it, and then we sort of figure out how we go about getting it fixed from here because it's been a long time. I've been going through this sort of battle for years and years and years. So yeah, man, yeah.
Get it under control, Dean, please. Quiet on the set, mate.
I asked you to turn those phones down, Dean. So we're going to try something new tonight. We'll try something a little bit different tonight.
You may notice
we have
on the new bar.
We have a bingo cage with some balls in it.
Yep.
15 of them.
15 of them.
And what those balls correlate to is a topic. I have topics here on my trusty dusty notebook.
Yep.
And we're going to spin the cage and we're going to see what comes out and then we're just going to have a conversation about that.
Yeah, we'll freeball it.
Freeball it, mate. Kind of feel that some of our better conversations we've had haven't been ones that we've planned too much.
No.
So I think we just go with it. And just a little bit of admin off the top. If you like what we're doing, remember, like, subscribe, follow, thumbs up. Review us, give us a comment.
Or else there'll be some trouble.
Braden will come looking.
I'll come, mate.
Braden's coming looking for you.
I'll come everywhere.
Yeah. But yeah, if you could do that, we'd really appreciate it. That'd be awesome.
Oh, mate.
So just crack into it.
Yep, spin it.
Give it a roll.
Keep rolling.
Give it a roll.
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, what do we got?
We have number 3.
All right, what do we have?
Most embarrassing dad moments.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I guess for me, as a dad, well, even as a person, I I don't know. I don't really get embarrassed that often. Like, I'm the one to embarrass you. If we're out on the street, I'm going to embarrass you.
That's your right as a dad.
That's right.
That self-embarrassment's gone.
Yeah.
Because it's all about making your child feel awkward.
Yeah. I guess there has been moments over time where, like, I guess when my brother was little, because I was 12 years older than my brother. And I remember one day we were in McDonald's and he would have only been about 3 or 4 and he had no filter. Sean, I'm going to really throw you in the deep end here. He had no filter as a kid. I was even talking about this with my mum the other day. And we were in McDonald's one time and a class of special kids turned up. Okay? Like, I mean, I went to primary school with special needs kids and stuff. So I kind of grew up around it and I never really saw it as a thing. Like, we were integrated with special needs kids through school and stuff like that. And so, you know, for me, it was just kind of like, you know, it was a thing. Like, it was actually a really special thing to actually go into their classroom to be able to read with them and draw pictures with them and stuff. And we really enjoyed it. But we were sitting there in McDonald's one time with my brother and at the top of his lungs, he was just like, "Tim, what's wrong with these people?" Oh. And I'm just like, oh man. So I had to explain to Sean, you know, like, dude, you know, like, we don't need to do those sorts of things, you know. But I guess as a dad, like, I guess the embarrassing things are like when your kids would like go into a store and start pulling things off the shelves when you didn't know, like, you didn't notice, you turn your eye away for a moment and then they've ripped like half the clothes off all the coat hangers. Oh
man, that happened to us on the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Zach went into this zone, dude. We were at these op shops looking for all these priceless antiques that we have hidden under here.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's sparring with all the bloody clothes on the clothes racks. And I'm just I'm just like, fuck, dude, what are you doing? And you try to tell him off nicely. Well, not tell him off. You want me, like, dude, what are you doing? And the more you do that, the louder he's getting more vocal. And then he starts chucking a little tanty. And then he's kicking things. And that's the embarrassing part.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing dad moments. Because you feel like everyone's watching you.
Yeah. And I guess so, like, when you see a parent that's going through a moment with their kid, like in the mall, in the supermarket or something like that, like, I look around and you look at some people and they're giving them the glare, you know, like this, like, why is your kid, acting like this? Ugh. But I kind of feel like, I'm just like, man, I so know what you're going through. Like, don't sweat it. Like, don't worry about the people that are giving you the glares because, you know, even like, and to be fair, it's usually the old people that are giving the glares. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, come on, man. You've probably raised kids. You know what all this is about. Like, you know, don't sort of, you know.
Times have changed. You can't lay the smack down in front of the store anymore.
Well, that's right. You know, that's right. But yeah, like, I think we had. I remember a moment. We took Daisy to the doctor's one day, my oldest daughter. And we're waiting in the waiting room. And she projectile vomited everywhere. Like, all over my wife, my poor wife, man. She, like, caught it in her hands. And it was like... And so, like, we had to, you know, there's people sitting in the waiting room. And everybody's just trying not to look. Because you know what it's like when you see someone vomiting? Like, you want to vomit? Like... And so everybody's just automatically like looking away, like, oh my God, like, I can't believe this is happening to us right now. Like, and had to clean that up. And I had a nickname when Daisy was little, Cinderfella, because I was always on my hands and knees cleaning up.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah. She was, I've spoken about it before, she was an overfeeder. And so she would just feed until she just popped, you know.
Guts.
Yeah, and so that was, that was a moment for sure. But I guess I try and do things to embarrass my kids now. You know what I mean? I guess I'm the embarrassing one. My kids don't really embarrass me all that much. Yeah, because I'm at a point in my life where I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care what the old mate down over there thinks, or what she thinks, or what those group of teenagers think. Like, you know, group of teenagers, man, you're not even as cool as me. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah.
I guess we had an embarrassing moment when we were in Ireland, but it was funny at the same time. We're all sitting in this bus coming back from the cliffs of, I don't know how to say it, cliffs of Moher or cliffs of whatever it was.
Yeah, I know one.
And we're drenched. It was a shocking day, and we're sitting in the back of the bus, but there's probably about 12 of us, and all of a sudden there's Abby just going, fucking hell. And like, we were all laughing, which obviously made it worse, but my wife was horrified.
How old was she?
Should have not even been 2.
Oh yeah, so she picked it up somewhere.
Yeah. Well, we all know where we've got a. We think might know where it came from, but
Yeah.
that was embarrassing, but it was still a bit funny.
Kind of funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess like the more things these days, like, you know, you just could take it on the chin.
Yeah.
You just have a laugh. Yeah, just have a laugh at it.
The dads get it though. The dads get it because we're all doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, the things that the kids find embarrassing now, it's nothing like dropping Abby off at cheer, and I've got some of my bands playing on the stereo, you know, and she's getting me to turn it down 2 blocks away. And it's like, but babe, you love this band. She's like, yeah, but turn it down.
Yeah, well,
I'm like, I don't even have to try to be embarrassing now.
Yeah.
It's not even fun.
Yeah.
I just got to be me.
You're just you, man.
I'm just got to be me, and it just takes care of itself.
Yeah,
It's not fun if you don't have to try.
Yeah. No, it's yeah. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I don't think I embarrass my kids much, or they definitely don't embarrass me, because I guess I just don't care anymore. And, you know, to the parents out there, you know, don't care. Just don't care. Like, I don't care what Joe Blow thinks.
I don't care what your kid's doing.
Well, because the thing is, judgment's like a passing thing, right? Like, it's a really fleeting thing. Like, we all think we're being judged. We all think, you know, oh, but they're all looking at us. It's like, no one's fucking looking at you. No one's looking.
Oh, except for that woman that saw the tantrum happen. She was judging the shit out of us. Judging like Zach was like jumping and stomping on this I don't know what it is, like, you know, the green rectangular things on the ground for the meters and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He's just jumping on that. It's like giving it a good old stomping, and she's just turned around and, dude, she threw shade.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like saying, like, you've never seen a kid fucking lose his shit? You're about to see your dad do it?
Yeah.
So it's going to be worse. But but 9 out of 10 people get it.
Yeah.
They get it.
Hard out.
Yeah.
Hard out. I mean, I've even had, like, my wife's even gone over to mums in those moments and said, are you all right? You need a hand? You know, can I do something to help? You know, because sometimes that's the worst thing. Like, when your kids just absolutely losing their shit in a public place, and you feel like everybody's watching or everybody's judging.
You're triggering all these things now. All these stories are coming back.
Oh yeah, man. Like, I mean, and it's kind of like, I guess the thing is, like, you know, what's everyone say? Oh, you know, kindness. Be kind. You gotta be kind to everybody. You gotta be kind to people, right? And it doesn't cost anything to be kind.
No.
A little bit kind, you know. You know, just to say, oh, you're all good, you know, just help out a little bit. You know, we're all human.
When Zach was born, I took Abby to the hospital to see her new baby brother. And we were walking back to the car. The warning signs were there, man. She was entering the Abby zone. And we get to the car. She would have only been, what is she, like over just 3 years old? And you know what a kid gets like when they don't want to get in their seat, mate. You can't put them in that seat to save your life. And she stiffened right up, but she went ballistic, like absolutely hardcore ballistic. That 3 nurses could see it, walked around, and made sure that I wasn't kidnapping her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That was embarrassing. I had to try to like kind of explain to them and say, no, my daughter's just having a moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was actually now I think that was pretty embarrassing.
Did you have the newborn in
No,
there?
it was just me and Abby.
Just you and Abby.
So it made it look even worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty.
Yeah.
You laugh about it now.
You laugh about
But
it
at the
now.
time, and I was very angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the one, eh? That's it. Yeah, no, I mean, I genuinely can't think of any super embarrassing moments that I've had. I mean, none that have really happened in public. You know, things like, you know, the punamis. You know, they were left to the car seat. You know, not in public. It was just like, you know, thank heavens for that.
Yeah.
You know, like, in saying that though, we took my oldest daughter to a wedding when she was probably just over 1, and yeah, we had to leave because she just screamed the whole time, and I just didn't want to be that person. You know, I was super gutted to like miss out on my mate's wedding, but also at the same time, like I wasn't going to stay and let my wife just take my daughter home and she miss out either. So, yeah, that was pretty embarrassing. Not that anybody probably was really
They would have understood.
that overly concerned about it, but for me, like it meant that I probably wasn't going to have a very good time because my mind was elsewhere, you know, and so that was probably not embarrassing, but probably just a hard moment. Like, yeah. Should we roll again, mate?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, let's roll again.
I'm eyeing off those balls. Let's do it again.
Let's go again. Let's go this way. All right, what do we got here? Oh, I put the ball back in there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so.
So it wasn't 3, so we're lucky.
Hopefully we won't get number 3 again. Okay, we got number 4. Number 4. Okay, we were just talking about this before the cast. Our funniest, dumbest teenage moments.
Yeah, okay.
And you're going to start.
Okay. The dumbest would be what I was saying before about making the bomb.
Bomb making. Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have to edit that one out. What's the FBI? What's the Australian one? ADF.
Oh, yeah, all right.
We don't, just it was all for fun.
Yeah.
We just got a shitload of sparklers, matches, loaded that up actually it was a Milo tin. That's right. Yeah, it was one of those big bangers.
Yeah.
And it was just really dumb because there was no wick. It was pretty much we only had like that much left of a sparkler, and we were just lighting it. And we had a few drinks, and then it was one of those ones where you shit yourself and you start running and someone trips.
Oh.
But it wasn't just me, it was a whole bunch of us. We all just pooed our pants.
Yeah.
And it was like, when a dog can't get traction.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that. So that's probably one of the dumber moments. And also making...
Did it, like, what was the explosion like though? Was it?
Oh, it was huge, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was kind of proud.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it was a proud moment.
Yeah.
But the...
Like quiet neighbourhood, silent night, sort of loud?
Yeah, it was. It was quiet, but there was a few cars passing by, so we had to hide behind trees and stuff because we were still a bit scared. But yeah, it was a pretty big explosion, man. To be honest, like none of us expected it to be that big.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think another dumb moment was when we made the potato cannon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid. Yeah.
Potato cannons. Yeah.
Yeah, that we jammed a beard ball in it. And we jammed it too hard, and we put too much fuel in it, and it blew the arse end of it out.
Oh no!
And it caught our friend's hand on fire.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah, like bad.
Oh no, not bad, but it definitely scared him.
Yeah.
And then we just thought it was a good idea just to leave that be.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, not too much dumb shit. I always got to do my dumb shit at home.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, I had a mate that we had a pump track in his backyard that we built, and he had a potato gun. But he would flip flaming tennis balls in it and fire them at us as we're riding around the bike track. It's pretty funny, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Get sconed?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You get hit, but yeah, glaze off.
All right. You tell me about your dumb shit.
Oh, I don't know, man. I done heaps of dumb shit when I was growing up. I had a lot of freedom from 13. So, yeah, I I found I found a lot of dumb shit to do. I was pretty lucky. Like the dumb shit never turned into like criminal activity. Like some of it was borderline. Some of it we probably could have gotten a lot of trouble for. But yeah, like the dumb shit was like, walking through the neighborhood at night time from like one mate's house to another. You got like 1.5 km to walk, and we'd just turn people's water off in their front yard. Like, and I think back on it now, and I think, man, what a dick move, eh? Like, because I know I'd be pissed off now if I woke up in the morning and then I had no water.
So how would you turn that on? So how would you do that now? How if your kids were to do that to someone else, you found out that they were doing these kind of pranks, how would you treat it?
Oh man,
we'll get back onto the other dumb shit, but this is just something that
I guess if I found out my kids were doing something like that, we'd have to have a serious talk about the consequences, right? And I guess I probably wouldn't come down on them too hard, because it's not like you're vandalising property, but it causes a massive problem, right? It causes a huge disruption to people's lives, and I'm really sorry to the people of Glen Eden and Titirangi, back in the early 2000s. If your water was ever turned off and you're listening, like, I apologise for that.
Here come the complaints. I'll leave you a 1-star review.
This might be our most viewed episode.
Yeah.
And it was just a dumb shit like that. I mean, we used to, piss off security guards skateboarding at night time in places we shouldn't have been skateboarding, and then, sort of in the later years, I guess, just doing dumb shit in cars, driving around, because you're not quite old enough to go out to the clubs, but you're old enough to have a license.
Okay.
And so it's kind of like, well, there's that in-between phase, from like 16 to 18, where you've got full freedom, but you've got nothing to do with that freedom apart from just hooning around in your cars. And excuse me. And so we had the local police. They'd kind of just follow us around and just move us on from spot to spot all the time, and sometimes we'd get busted for things that we shouldn't have been doing, or things that we shouldn't have had. And so, but they were pretty good. Because they knew that you're just out there looking for something to do.
But the thing is, doing all this stupid shit prepares us for being parents, because we know our kids can't pull the wool over our eyes. I remember, Dad, you'll know this story, mate. By the way, we got Dad in the audience.
Yep.
One night, we were sitting at a park, and we scored some savage cabbage.
Oh,
the savage cabbage. And this is before I knew how to really handle that. And we just got wasted in the park. Like, I don't know whose smart idea it was to do it in the park. But then for the munchies, we had cheese and bacon balls. And it was like I was just chewing on dirt. And we had to try to get my sister. This is back when we had like the Nokias with the snakes on it. I had to get my sister to open up the side door to let me in, make sure Mum and Dad were in the front room, and I got into my bedroom and I just went straight to sleep. And Dad's come in and he's like, "Oh, what's wrong with you, mate?" And I'm like, "Oh, just pizza off chicken," and just carved it. But I'm like, the point of the story is that we do all this so we're prepared.
Yeah. So
the kids can't fool us.
That's right.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Like I don't know, my dad will probably talk to me about this episode after it airs, but I don't think my dad did as much dumb shit as I did. And so I did a lot of dumb shit, man. Yeah. Like
just wasn't recorded, mate.
Well, that was the glory about being a teenager in the 90s and the early 2000s, is that we didn't have these phones which recorded everything, and then we could just upload it to the internet straight away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would have been what, 95, I think, when my mate got the internet. And, and so...
Dial-up.
Yeah, a bit of dial-up and a bit of MSN chat rooms and stuff like that.
It's the glory days.
And bit of Doom 3D. And but yeah, like that was the glory about it all. And is that there just was nothing to to record it. And so I reckon that, like, even though you get these kids these days, they're pretty crazy, but they do it for the fame, or they do it for the likes or the attention or whatever. Whereas back then, when we were doing all that dumb shit, we weren't doing it for anything other than the fact that we found it fun at the time.
We lived.
Yeah, it was just living in the moment. And yeah, I actually read something the other day about, like, there's this movement within teenagers now. They're going back to just standard text call phones.
Man, I saw it the other day and I'm thinking, fuck, I could go back to that.
Yeah.
Just something that they could just reach on.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I remember when we didn't even have that. We used to our parents used to have to call up our friends' home phones to say, "Oh, is Braden there? Tell him it's home time."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, no chance now. We're got the bloody watch.
Or going to the phone, or to the phone box and making a collect call.
Yeah.
You remember making a collect call
1-800
home?
reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make a collect call home. Yeah, I remember heaps of that. Yeah, that's the good old days. Yeah, it makes us sound old though.
It does.
Yeah.
It does, man.
Yeah, and because it was funny actually. Even mentioned that, I seen a picture the other day, and it's like all of these things that now fit in your pocket. Yeah, and it's like a whole table full of crap, and it all fits in your pocket now. Yeah, on one thing, on one device. You know, I remember those days. You know, when you had to have all those things.
The Discman, the Walkman.
Yeah, oh man, I remember when Discmans came out.
Anti-shock for 3 seconds.
Yeah, you had to get the anti-shock one because, you know, you couldn't skateboard down the street with a Discman in your pocket.
Steps.
Yeah. Skip,
MP4s.
Skip City. Yeah.
Yeah.
MP3s, MP4s, even iPod Nanos. Yeah, gone are the days, eh? Well, I mean, Rick was saying that he still uses his iPod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good when he stacks on it, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's right.
Because he stacked on that MP4 that blew out his leg, remember?
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, heaps of dumb shit when I was teenager, eh? Yeah, just doing things like, walking the train tracks to get to places, and
Bit of graffiti.
bit of graffiti here and there, and we used to jump properties and cut through people's sections, and stealing fruit off people's trees, and
Badass.
lobbing eggs at people out the car window and all that dumb stuff, eh? Like, I mean, and I don't regret any of it. I mean, I guess I only regret the moments that it might have impacted somebody directly.
The eggings.
Hey?
The eggings.
Yeah, the eggings. Like, I guess the best one wasn't me personally, but my mate lobbed this egg out the car window, and this guy was driving next to us, and his window was down, and it went through the cockpit and it smashed on the inside of the passenger window.
Oh.
And this guy just like wigged out, like he didn't know what had happened because there's egg on the inside of his car. And yeah, it was pretty comical. You know, we laughed hard. But sorry to that guy too. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I apologise to anybody who I might have wronged as a teenager, but you're young and dumb.
Yeah.
We're
going to pump out one more.
Okay, let's go one more, eh? Let's go this way.
Rolling.
What do we got?
Don't be number 3.
So the bingo cage is just a special episode tonight.
Yeah.
We just thought
we'd just try it.
Something. And guess what? We got a number 3.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Let's do it again. Okay. What we got here? Number 6. Oh, later.
Yeah, we'll get that later.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Okay, something a little bit more serious.
Oh.
Bit of a serious nature here. Why men bottle it up, and how to let it out without being weak. So, I'll start this off. Tonight at the run, right? Went to the run. Usual crew turn up. Had another mate turn up who just come for a walk with me, and a friend of his came along with him. I met him a couple of times at the Friday night barbecue, and this guy, he kind of came over, he kind of distanced himself from the group a little bit, and I went over, and it was getting dark, and he had his shades on, and he says, "Oh, I'll take my shades off, getting a bit dark, but I don't want people to see my face." And I says, "Oh, why?" And he says, "Oh, it's been a rough day." And I said, "Oh, what's going on?" He says, "Oh, it's just been a real struggle of a day." And I said, "Well, you can tell me if you want, but you don't have to tell me if you don't want to." And he says, "Oh, one of my friends took their life last night." And I just wrapped my arms around him and hugged him, and he cried, and it was all good. I don't know this guy very much, but he needed that, and he needed to feel like he could let it out in that moment, because he was obviously holding it in. He didn't need to, because that sucks. And I know what that feels like to get that news, that your mate's taken their life. I mean, I've gone through it 6 times, and it doesn't get any easier. And so I just, I said to him, "Are you coming for a walk?" And he said, "Yep." I said, "Come for a walk, man." And he says, "Oh, I've been a bit naughty today. I've had a few drinks." And I said, "Doesn't matter, man. Just whatever. Just come for a walk with us." And I think it was just nice for him to feel a little bit accepted or a little bit normal in that moment, And I guess it's like, I guess men bottle it up because they probably don't feel like anybody actually cares or wants to listen, right? And that might have been an old school thing, like going back in the days, "Oh, fucking suck it up, mate." Like, crying's for sissies. Like, don't, like, what are you, a little girl or something? Like,
And I'm a sissy, damn it.
Yeah, well, that's right, man. Like, that's right. And I guess the thing is, like, these days, I guess it's a lot more acceptable that we talk about these things, right? Because somebody taking their life is because they haven't talked about the things. They've bottled it up. And this is what happens when people bottle it up too much. And not just men. It happens to women too. But we know that men are, statistically higher in that kind of category. So, I don't... and I guess, you're part of the dads community too. And it's a very open platform, right?
Yeah, 100% it is.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever felt like you haven't been able to speak out?
There?
Yeah.
No. I can go there and chat anyone's ear off if shit's bothering me.
Yeah.
There's always someone there to listen. And again, when the shoe's on the other foot, I'm there to listen to anyone else's whatever they want, whatever they have to say. But I think men, like, I'm guilty of it, bottle it up a lot more at the moment, is because they're just sick of explaining themselves over and over again, because we talk and we talk and we talk, but, sometimes you feel like, not that they're not listening, but I'm trying to say, like, it's just like on a surface level. They're not really understanding. They're just nodding, going, yeah, okay. But no one's actually taking it in, what you're feeling, or really trying to understand. So I just think sometimes it's easy just to bottle it up and just move on.
Yeah.
Deep down inside you're hurting, but, it hurts even more when you feel like you're not being listened to. When you think someone's being a phony or a fake, you think they pretend to care, but they don't.
Yeah. And I guess what happens too sometimes is that, like, and I guess it happens to anybody, not just men, right, is that you pour your heart out, or you tell people your problems, and then nothing changes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, you can't, I don't know, from personal experience, like, if I was to come to you and tell you my problems, right, I don't expect you to change or fix them for me. Like, I have to be the one to fix them. So, yes, it feels good to get it out sometimes. And sometimes that's the therapeutic side of it, or the part that helps. It's because you verbalize it, and so you get it out there. But if you're not the one that's going to take some kind of action, then nothing changes, and you just stay stuck in this puddle of mud, and it's kind of like, it's like every time you see that person, they might just be like, oh, you know, what's up? And they're like, oh, I've got this problem. And it's kind of like, well, have you done anything about it? Oh, no, I don't know how. It's like, well, you've been given the advice. You've been, you know, you have these avenues to try and source the help, but you're not helping yourself. And so you get stuck in this pattern of just like self-loathing. And so I think, you know, like, it's all good talking about it sometimes, but you also have to be able to try and help yourself a little bit too, right? Like, you can't just expect everybody to fix the problems. Like,
No.
like if you're at a point where you need to talk, then you also need to accept the advice, or, you know, because the thing is, if you come to me and you tell me your problems, like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and fucking wrap my answer in cotton wool and hand it back to you and say, you know, I'll tell you honestly, like, you know, you need to suck it. You know, I'm not gonna say you need to suck it up, but this is what you need to do. And if you're not gonna do these things, then nothing's gonna change, right? And so, I mean, it's kind of like, I guess, because like I can be brutally honest sometimes, and sometimes people don't want to hear that. But it's sometimes being brutally honest is the best thing to do, and it's, for some people, it's the best thing to hear.
It'd be cool to be kind.
Well, that's right, man. That's right. And so I think, you know, I think men are getting better at, you know, opening up. Hey, I personally feel like since my mate Sam took his life when I was 17, so that's going back, fucking ages ago, 20 something years ago now. From then, there was no help. There was no offer of any kind of counselling. There was no, like, it was just like you're expected to just move on. Like, and I even had it from a boss. You know, in those weeks after, you know, putting Sam in the ground, my boss, I was probably heavily depressed. I was, you know, moping around the workshop. I was working in a panel shop at the time, and my boss says to me one day, he says, "What's the fucking problem? What's the matter with you?" And I said, "Oh, I'm just in my own head, man. I'm just thinking about my mate." And he's like, "Fucking people die all the time. Get on with it." It's like, fuck. I was just like, fuck you. Like, and I ended up leaving because I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm not going to take that sort of bullshit from, I was only 17. Like, and even then, like, I was just kind of like, I'm not going to take that from somebody, but there was no help for us. You know, there was a whole group of us that went through that, and there was no help for us. But so over the years, like, I've definitely seen there's more help, there's more emphasis. And, you know, there's heaps of emphasis on it now. But people still seem to be taking their own lives. You know what I mean? Happened to my friend yesterday, my mate's mate yesterday. And so, you know, something's still got to happen, right? There's still more that's got to happen. People still got to, you know, still got to make people realise that they can let it out without being weak.
Yeah. That's the hard part, though. That a lot of men don't know how to do that.
No, because it's like a pride thing, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they don't want to, I don't know, feel like they're letting people down.
At the end of the day, we still want to feel like that we're the men. You know, we don't want to show that we're too weak.
Yeah, well, we're the ones,
not that it's weak or anything, but you know what I mean. Like,
we're the ones that's supposed to have it all together, right? Like,
yeah,
we're the ones that are supposed to fix stuff in the house when it's broken.
Who fixes us when we're broken?
Yeah.
Oh, that was deep, son. That was deep,
mate. Yeah, but yeah, no, I think as a society we're getting better. I definitely, like, you know, from being within the dads community, you know, and things that Steve talked about in the last episode. I think, you know, having communities like that, there's definitely more of them popping up. You see more of that sort of stuff popping up, because as you get older and you become a dad, like, you definitely lose your identity But it's not it's not that you're losing your identity. It's just that your identity's changed. It's changing, and so you've got to try and change with that. And I think we hold on to the past. Like, I still dress like I'm 19. And that's the one thing I can hold on to, right? But I'm definitely not who I was when I was 19. And you get to a point in your life where it's really hard to accept that, but you have to accept that. And so I think, having these communities like the dads community is a really good place for dads, and even just men, like, just for the people out there, you don't have to be a dad to join the dads community. You can just be a guy looking for connection. Know that, all right?
Because as you get older, it's harder to find it.
Yeah. And even the bushwalks that the dads community do, there's plenty of females that go on that too. So just know that as well. Like, check out the Dads Community public page. A little plug there. There you go, Steve.
Just Fridays, though. Fridays is lads only.
Fridays is a dad's day.
Yeah.
No. I reckon on that note, I reckon, man.
Call it quits.
I reckon that's bingo ball.
Yeah.
Couple of topics there.
Yeah, rattled them off. Yeah, just general chit chat, man.
We'll revisit it again one day.
100%. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
Yeah. Nah, all good. All right.
Happy days.
We'll see you in the next one.
That's it.
Cheers, brother.
Know what to do.